Okay, this is graphing hyperbolas, which this is example 2 on your notes if you're following through on your notes. So I have it in standard form. If you don't have it in standard form, there's a video on how to get it into standard form. So in standard form, pick out your center. So always switch your signs. So this is +2, so my x value is -2, -3, so my x value is +3. Just like ellipses, your a goes with your x and your b goes with your y. So this is my a, square root of 4 is 2. This is my b, so square root of 25 is 5. So graphing hyperbolas is a little different. Ellipses and circles are very similar, but hyperbolas are a little bit different. So here's what we do. We graph our center, always graphing our center first. So I have -2, and then 1, 2, 3. So here's my center. Now, A, just like ellipses, goes to the right and left, so it's 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and B goes up and down, just like ellipses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now the difference is what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to draw a rectangle. So you use your A and B to draw a rectangle. So instead of drawing a shape through these points, I'm drawing my rectangle. So there's my rectangle, because it goes out here, right? That's my A, there's my B, there's my A. And then what you do is the diagonals of the rectangle are asymptotes. So you're going to want to draw in your asymptotes. Again, those are just the diagonals of your rectangle. Just making sure I'm getting the... Okay, so there's my rectangle that I drew using my A and B and my asymptotes. And then your hyperbola goes depending on which is positive. If the x is positive, which it is here, it's going to be going to the sides. If the y is positive, which it's not in this example, it goes up and down. So in this one, my x is positive, so I'm going to, on my dots I drew for my A, draw as well as you can, right? The curve approaches the asymptotes on both sides, doesn't cross them, and same thing here. Draw your curve to approach the asymptotes. So that's graphing hyperbolas. And then my domain's a little trickier too, because if you look at my x values, it goes forever, right? It's forever in this negative direction, but then it stops right here. So my domain is, always use parentheses for infinity, -infinity, but then it stops right at this value here, which is 1, 2, 3, -4, and it's including it. And then it starts up again, right? There's nothing in here where the rectangle is. Starts up again here at 0, and it goes on forever in infinity. And then my range, it goes all the way up forever, all the way down. So my range is just -infinity to infinity. Okay, so that's graphing hyperbolas. So you need to find your A and B still, but you're going to use the A and B to make a rectangle, and the diagonals of the rectangle are asymptotes.